Claire! Claire! Yeah, Serah? I heard you finally finished that song. Can I hear it? Come on, it's just me. Please. Pretty please. Don't make me give you the look. Oh, please, Serah, don't give me the look. You know I can't resist that look. All the more reason for me to do it. Come on, I know you'll sound wonderful, please. Okay, but I haven't really got it down yet. I haven't practiced that much, so if I mess up, it's... Don't criticize yourself. Practice makes perfect. You know this. Come on. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. I don't know if I'm ready to sing this just yet. I barely even finished the music for it. Claire, you will do fine. Just sing for me, please. Just like we used to do when we were kids. If it will make you happy, then I will do it. Yay! It will make me very happy. Alright. Just for you. Alright. I start this off staring at a blank page, an open office document, a blinking cursor, passing days without a single word. Some say it's absurd, like a float along a stream of words unsaid, choosing not to cast my net, but I spent so long questioning myself. If this isn't right, then does that mean I failed? Will my melodies ever live up? Will my metaphors be profound enough? Will I ever outdo myself? The ceiling gets higher and higher, it's harder and harder to shatter, and when I fall worse than I ever did before. Evaluating the damage, no, I just don't understand it. Conflicted by the very air I breathe, a love with hatred laced between. You can see it in my eyes. A child's spark light up the night. Constant search for approval, suffocated by refusal, devouring my skull, but never feeling full. Oh dear, I don't want to be a burden, but could you please be a little more concerned with the overactive mind of a believer, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever? Oh dear, if only you could feel it, the crippling fear of being deserted. You can't touch the heat of this fever, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever. I start this off a little confused. Writer's block doesn't exist. It's not a word I'm supposed to use because it's all in my mind. A parasite I'm supposed to find, but sometimes, well, most times, it's so hard to define. So I pour a couple drinks, getting drunk on gasoline. Fire pulses in my veins. I'm sick of waiting for the day that courage overtakes my brain, for someone to say it's okay. I lived my whole life for free. It's time for me to be brave, to embrace a forest that's so dark and unknown, because no great adventurer has a paved path to roam. They pave as they go, disappointed faces leaving poison breadcrumb traces. I'm not taking the bait. Let them rot in their place. I deserve to be alright. I deserve to sleep at night. On my closest friend, I remind myself again, better treat her well, 'cause she's with me to the end. Oh dear, I don't want to be a burden, but could you please be a little more concerned with the overactive mind of a believer, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever? Oh dear, if only you could feel it, the crippling fear of being deserted. You can't touch the heat of this fever, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever. Sometimes I forget the feeling of every single nerve tingling better than any lover's touch. I've created tears of pain and burns of lust. I've created a forest, a safe place for myself that others have found. Some attempt to destroy and others feed the ground. Fertilized my mind with melodies and rhymes. A sorcerer of time, take you back to the night when you pondered your death, when somebody left, when you lie awake broken because your head is unkept. And let me remind you that everything is temporary. You and I are temporary. And this feeling that's so scary, someday you'll realize that thoughts so heavy don't mean you're unsteady, that you're only getting ready to say nice to meet you to somebody you never knew. You. Wow, sis, that was deep. I didn't even know you could think like that. Yeah. Kind of edgy still. I guess I never really got out of that emo phase as a teenager. Of course you did. I mean, you wouldn't have become a soldier if you wouldn't have. I mean, you're so happy now. Well, of course, the past is the past. I'm happy until something otherwise ruins that happiness, which I always expect to happen, even if it hasn't happened yet. Because happiness never really lasts. There's always something there to bring it down. Claire, you gotta stop being so pessimistic. You gotta think on the bright side. I mean, look, you're with Hope now. Doesn't that make you happy? It does, but I always fear that one day I will lose him. And losing him, I know for a fact I will lose myself. It's one of my greatest fears, of losing the one thing that I actually care about. I would kind of self-destruct and revert back to my old ways. Claire, you promised you wouldn't. I can't guarantee anything. There are no guarantees in life other than certain death. You never change, do you, Claire? Nope. I am a constant. Well, I guess at least as long as you see on the bright side a few times, I guess I can accept that. Thanks, Serah. Anytime, sis. You know I love you. I love you too.